A crypto exploit resulted in $120 million in lost funds, and these two crypto tokens could be due for massive rallies. This is your Altcoin Buzz news. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody Buffington. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop our latest content. Follow us on Twitter at Altcoin BuzzIO, and as always, this is not financial advice, and we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Matching the market expectations, the Federal Reserve FOMC hiked its benchmark federal fund rates by 25 basis points yesterday to a range of 4.5% to 4.75%, with Jerome Powell saying this.
The committee decided to raise interest rates by 25 basis points today, continuing the step down from last year's rapid pace of increases. Shifting to a slower pace will better allow the committee to assess the economy's progress toward our goals, as we determine the extent of future increases that will be required to attain a sufficiently restrictive stance.
The United States Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell suggested that inflation has started to cool off in the world's largest economy. The Fed raise worked wonders for the crypto market, with Bitcoin briefly touching $24,000 and the crypto market cap raising by 4%. We also saw that Bitcoin OGs are acquiring Bitcoin at the fastest pace in 8 years. Bitcoin's ultra long-term holders, those who have held for over 5 years, have been accumulating exponentially in the last 6 months. These holders almost never sell. Yesterday, we asked you guys what altcoin you would buy with $1,000, and it seemed more than half of you said Coty, with Tiny B and Cliff Smith saying this. Now, my question to you guys is, if there was to be a blockchain to replace Ethereum, which one has the best chance? Cosmos, Cardano, Polkadot, or Ethereum is just not replaceable? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll share my favorite ones tomorrow. Avalanche has just launched the first institutional subnet. Intane Inc., a leading structured finance platform, has launched Intane Markets, a marketplace for tokenized asset-backed securities built on Avalanche's subnet. By launching as a subnet, Intane Markets aims to meet regulatory and other application-specific requirements as it aims to solve core challenges for a market which created $2 trillion of new mortgage-backed and asset-backed securities in 2022. With Intane Markets, the investor experience can be dramatically improved, delivering real-time transparency into every single loan backing an investment, as well as the ability to collect returns on a more timely basis. Intane chose Avalanche to build markets on because of the blockchain's subnet architecture, which allows institutionally focused firms to create permissioned networks that comply with particular regulatory frameworks and other considerations. Q4 marked some incredible growth for the Avalanche network, despite the initial roadblocks caused by FTX. The data for the primary network, including P, X, and C chains, plus the 7 Avalanche subnets, showed some impressive numbers. Average active daily addresses reached 48,000 in Q4, a 3.2% increase from Q3, while average daily transactions were over 2.8 million, skyrocketing 84.6% from the previous quarter. And an even more impressive result was seeing the average transaction cost, which fell 26.8% in Q4. Ethereum's total circulating supply reached a post-merge low today at approximately 120.5 million tokens. The merge, one of the biggest technical changes in the network's history that significantly modified its economics, switched Ethereum from proof of work to proof of stake, and significantly decreased the total net issuance of Ether. The decreasing supply could be linked to the increased price of Bitcoin and rising equity markets, as traders will often respond by buying higher-risk tokens that are only available on-chain. The demand for the network causes the average Ether burned from each transaction to rise, further reducing the supply. The total cost for transactions on Ethereum has steadily increased since the beginning of 2023. It was briefly at levels experienced in the third quarter of 2021 when Bitcoin and Ether prices were much higher. NFT activity on Ethereum has also seen a small resurgence according to Dune Analytics. This activity is another indication that on-chain activity is coming back. Litecoin has surged to over $100 yesterday, up over 100% since it dropped below $50 on November 9th. Litecoin has been rallying with big support from shark addresses that have accumulated more than $108 million worth of the token within months. Crypto analytics firm Santiment says shark addresses have aggressively accumulated the token since July 2022. Shark addresses holding 100 to 10,000 Litecoin have added 1.15 million more coins in the past 6 months, an almost 5% increase. The Litecoin Foundation is also working with Unbanked and has offered the Litecoin card to residents of the United States for more than 2 years. Now, the Litecoin Foundation with Unbanked and MasterCard announced the Litecoin card program will be made available to residents in the UK and Europe, reaching approximately 84% of Europe's population. Litecoin is one of the oldest, trustworthy, and most used cryptocurrencies on a global scale and was specifically designed to provide fast, secure, and low-cost payments. With the Litecoin halving coming up this August, we may see a continued rise in the price if history rhymes. Yesterday, an Oracle hack allowed an exploiter to manipulate the price of the Alliance block token, leading to an estimated $120 million loss. A small DAO has had a rather sizable smart contract exploit, leading to millions being stolen from its protocol. BonqDAO told its Twitter followers on February 1st that its Bonk protocol was exposed to an Oracle hack that allowed the exploiter to manipulate the price of the Alliance block token. An independent analysis from the blockchain security firm PeckShield has estimated the loss of the Bonk hack to be around $120 million, comprising of $108 million from the B Euro token and $11 million from wrapped ALBT tokens. PeckShield explained that the exploiter was able to change the update price function of the Oracle in one of BonqDAO's smart contracts, which meant they were able to manipulate the price of the wrapped ALBT token. This triggered the exploitation of the wrapped ALBT token and the B Euro. The hacker then swapped about $500,000 worth of B Euro for USDC on Uniswap before burning all the wrapped ALBT tokens for the unwrapped versions. Alliance Block, the token issuers of ALBT, also shared the news on February 1st, explaining to its Twitter followers that an exploit managed to gain access to 113.8 million ALBT tokens. They said the team is in the process of removing all liquidity on Bonk and has halted the exchange trading, adding that no smart contracts were exploited on Alliance Block. The announcement from Alliance Block also added that they would mint new Alliance Block tokens to those impacted by the exploit up until the time of the announcement. Aptos Labs announced a $50,000 grant award on Wednesday to Professor Lorenzo Alvisi of Cornell University in New York. Alvisi, who earned his PhD from Cornell in 1996, teaches computer science and conducts research into distributed computing and game theory. According to the announcement, the grant will fund student research in scaling blockchain performance using a client-centric architecture, which goes on to declare that doing so will involve building the abstraction of a secure, fault-tolerant, decentralized, append-only log on top of a Byzantine-tolerant database. That was a mouthful, but basically a Byzantine-tolerant computer system can continue operating even if some nodes fail or act maliciously. Aptos is a Layer 1 blockchain launched in October 2022 by Aptos Labs, the company founded by Avery Ching and Mo Shayak. Aptos uses parallel execution, which the company claims makes transactions fast while keeping them cheap. According to Avery Ching, blockchain education remains a core value of Aptos' mission. Aptos v1.2 release is coming to the Aptos mainnet soon. Aptos' price recorded a massive 450% rally in January. The Aptos price is likely to rally even higher after the Aptos node v1.2 release on the mainnet. The Optimism Foundation proposed the first protocol upgrade to the Optimism Collective, Bedrock. The Bedrock release of the OP stack represents the culmination of years of research and development by the Ethereum scaling community and is a complete rewrite of the core components of the Optimism architecture. This upgrade offers a new level of modularity, simplicity, and Ethereum equivalence for Layer 2 solutions, providing unprecedented performance and functionality. In addition to these technical improvements, the Bedrock upgrade is a significant step towards the multi-chain future. They say, "We are confident that the post-Bedrock experience will be a positive change for developers in the Optimism ecosystem and have received consistent excitement for the upgrade from our partners. Optimism has rallied hard in the last day and may continue with this new upgrade." But what do you guys think? That's it for your Altcoin Buzz news update. I'm your host, Cody Buffington. Thanks for watching.